Sometimes when I come on here, I want to be like so, with so much energy. And I do have a lot of energy, but you know those YouTubers that are like, "What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel." It's not me though. But anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. Today, okay, let's first start with that. I never wanted to come on here just because I need to get a video out. The reason why I'm making this channel is because I really want to be real in the sense of that every day and every time, you're not always going to want to give something that you want to do 100%. Sometimes you have only 20% to give. Most people or some people would say like, oh, you need to show up 100% every single time. But we're all humans, and if sometimes 20% is all you have to give, then that's all you have to give, and you gave that 20%, then you did what you were supposed to do for that day. Now, what I want to talk about today is how to come out, or why you should come out of your shell. Realistically, I feel like this video is mostly for me than anything. I'll probably be the most person that watches this video because right now, all I have to give all I have to give is 20%. And do I know the reason why? No. But I just sometimes feel like I'm not 100% myself. And this week, it might look like through the highlights of what, sometimes I post, of what I'm doing, like 100% I'm good, but not really. Mental health, it's a real thing. And I never really thought I had like any mental health issues, like depression or anxiety or anything like that. Just sometimes just feeling like sad. The more and more I started to really get to know what, mental health is, the things that comes with it, I'm like, oh, that looks like me. That sounds like me sometimes. And today is one of those days. But I'm not going to keep on babbling. This is not going to be a long video, but I do have something to say. And I'm praying that I get to the point without babbling on too much. It's really never the right time to do what you want to do and to be who you want to be. On the 22 chapters of my life, there was a lot of things I want to do. There's a lot of things I wanted to be. But, because of my past and because of the way that I saw myself, my self-image, I always felt like, I wouldn't be good enough to do that, or like I wouldn't have no way of doing that. But then when I think about it, everybody who has became a version of themselves that they want to be today, or you see today, it took a long time to get there. And I don't know about you, but you may be a certain type of way when you're with this friend group or around this niche of people. And then when you get around this type of people, you act a certain type of way. And I used to wonder, like, why do I do that? By the end of the week or by the end of the day when I'm done hanging out with these people, I felt like a fraud, because I'm like, why can't I just be myself, and whoever is okay with that, those are the people I hang out with. But I always felt like I needed to put on an identity of the environment I was in. When I started doing this YouTube thing, and I just got started, so it hasn't even been really a month yet, but I remember it was so easy for me to kind of want to do what's popular, to talk about what's hot, or to kind of do what is trendy for, I don't know what you call it, the algorithm or something like that. And although those things are, I guess, important to some people, I noticed that I get tired really fast, or I get blocked. I'll stop knowing what to do after I do something that wasn't really what I wanted to do anyway. And it's because I wanted to fit in into what felt like was acceptable to other people. I've come to the realization, I have a lot of epiphanies. I've come to the realization of who cares? This is like a really lighthearted video for me. It's not lighthearted, but it's who cares what other people think, right? If you want to do something and maybe right now you're not getting the support of who you thought were your friends, or maybe it's not taking off as you thought it would, why are you going to stop? Why are you going to change the person who you actually are to fit into a mold of what other people think is acceptable, but they don't even know who they are? We go through life a lot of times and we hear what people say about us, what people speak over us, and we actually fit ourselves into that mold. I was once upon a time the skater girl. I was once upon a time the emo girl. I was once upon a time the hot girl, this girl, this that, and that. And it's like, oh my gosh, you lose your identity in so many things that other people have to say about you. And then once you finally come out of your shell and realizing who you are, it's almost scary to come out. Like me that you're seeing right now, the way that I'm talking, it's actually my true nature of how I am. Like I am a thinker. I can think for hours. Like I would look at a tree and start thinking about like 100 years ago when this tree was born and the things that happened to it. Like that's naturally who I am. But more than anything, I love helping people feel like they're accepted. I love seeing beyond the surface of what other people show me because there's so much more to that. I don't care how you present yourself. In first impressions, they say a lot. I don't care how you present yourself the first time. Beyond that, there's an underlining of things that other people don't see or you don't even know. And I love looking beyond that. And the main reason I wanted to create this channel is to make videos on that and talk about. So I changed the things I wanted to talk about, and I wrote like I talk about mess, like not like messy, like you're messy during stuff like that, but like your mess, and it's your mental, emotional, spiritual, and social. Because I was trying to find a niche. They say like if you want to be successful in something, you have to niche down. Like you have to find out one thing that you can get really good at it, and that's how you grow, or that's how you become something. But I was like, oh, I don't want to do that because there's so much there's different things I want to talk about, and those four things were actually like I could sit here and make like an hour video about each and every single one of those things. Spirituality is number one. That's very important to me. My relationship with God and how he sees me, and how my spirit is very important to me. And I think that it's not talked about enough, especially in the realm of like being a young adult. And then my social life, like I was saying to you guys right now, how sometimes like I get anxious when I'm around certain people because I feel like I have to be a certain type of way. My emotional intelligence, like why is it sometimes like literally I'll be in a good mood in 1 hour and then somebody doesn't even say something to me, or I see something, I hear something, and the next thing you know I'm in a bad mood. Or the essence of my soul, like your emotion is your soul. And my mental health, like mental health is so important. Like guys, I can't stress enough how everybody needs therapy. Like I don't care who you are, I don't care where you're from, I don't care how old you are, 40, 20, 19, 17, 16. Like you need therapy for something, because we all have a past, we all have trauma, we all go through something. And even you had like the best life you had, like you still at one point will need it, or need it for some reason. But anyway, yeah, coming out of your shell, being who you are. And I know it's very discouraging, like I said, when you're actually being who you are, but no one accepts you for who you are. So then you go back to being that version of yourself, what you think is acceptable, but you're only lying to yourself. Like Marie, you're lying to yourself when you're a version of yourself that is acceptable to other people, but at the end of the day, you end up feeling drained. The takeaway from this is that moving forward, as hard as it looks, as much as it looks like nobody cares or nobody's watching, first of all, you have a community now. I care. I'm like, I'm your friend. Like, we're friends here. And that's the community I want to create. I was trying so hard to create a community of what I saw what other YouTubers do or what I saw what is popular. But no, this is my YouTube channel. Like, it's mine, not other people's YouTube channel. And I truly believe that when you're realistically yourself and when you're not putting on a facade or an image of what is okay or acceptable to other people, that's when you start actually building community. That's when you start actually getting the right attention, because attention from other people is not always the right attention that you actually want. Yeah, this is just a video to tell you guys that it's never the right time to be yourself. It's never the right time to start doing what you want to do, but the right time is right now. Right now. This is also another part of me. Like, sometimes I get super, like, in topics like this, I get super hyped. I'm excited because it's what I want to talk about. It's the real thing that is my passion, you know? Yeah, that's what I want to say to you guys in this week's video. Sometimes I'll talk about different things, like I said, your mess, your mental, emotional, social, and spiritual life. I like that. I'm like so awesome. I make myself laugh more than anything. This is not scripted at all. I just wanted to come on here because, like I said, what I had to give this weekend today was 20%. And that's mostly because I've been trying to stretch myself into all these different realms of what is okay for everybody. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, so drained. And it's time to make a change. You know, it's never too late for change. And you'll probably have to reinvent yourself, change yourself 1,000, 100 times to finally get to the wholeness of who you are. But that's okay, and don't let anybody tell you that it's wrong to want to change. It's wrong to want to be yourself. Like, what the heck? I hope that this video was encouraging to you guys to know that it's okay to come out of your shell. It's okay to like what you like. If you're Black and you like heavy metal music, live in that. If you're white and you like hip hop and you like rap music and all of that, live in that. Like, there's no box of who you should be. If there's a box that you should fit into, be the box. And you make other things fit into you. Like, I don't believe that God made anybody off of an assembly line. Like, you're unique. The way that you talk is unique. The way that you look is unique. The way that you think about things is unique. The way that you feel about certain things and the purpose that's within your life, it's unique to you. And you might feel like, oh, well, but I can't come there and do this because somebody else is already doing it. No, you can, because yes, somebody else is already doing it, but there's a unique perspective that you have about certain things. There's a certain demographic that only you can reach. You're not a mistake. God knew what he was doing when he created you. God knew what he was doing when he put those desires inside of you that maybe look like what somebody else is doing, but only you have a different perspective to bring into it. So that's what I really wanted to come on here and talk about today. And, you know, it's time to make a change now. It's time to make a change now. Don't wait till the end of the year or January 1st to be like, I'm going to be a better version of myself, or I'm going to do this. And then, like, no, just start now and do that now. I love you guys. And I pray that you guys see yourself how God really sees you more than anything, because you're a child of God. If you don't know who you are, ooh, on another note, God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, announcement alert. I was going to do this. I was going to record this in another video, but I have an announcement to make. I partnered with one of my good friends, and I had this short film in my mind for the longest time. It's actually a music video, but I call it a short film, to a song. And it tells a story about actually walking away from your past, the struggle of like when you're in your new identity, but you want to go back to who you were. And it's going to be dropping very soon. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget, guys, to subscribe to my channel and be part of the community. We're friends around here. In this community, we're all friends. We're all accepted for who we are. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good week, and you'll see me again and again, like I said, next week. But this time at 100%. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But you'll see me again. Peace. Bye.